My name is Paul CORDER, and on April 1st of 2010, as a 26-year-old, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I was finishing up my last year of college, and warning signs for me, there was just some discomfort, there was some swelling, things just didn't seem right, and it wasn't until I kind of approached my father-in-law with that, who was a doctor at the time, about what was going on, that he immediately knew kind of what was going on, and I did not. But if it wasn't for him, I think it probably would have gone even farther, longer before it had been diagnosed. At the time, wasn't married, but was engaged. So my fiance, and through the process, we got married while I was still going through cancer treatment. My wife was the biggest and primary caregiver. I mean, holy cow, the work that she had to do day in and day out to keep medicines on track, to make sure I was moving when I needed to be moving and doing this and that, because I mean, she took care of all of that for me. My parents, my in-laws were, father-in-law was a doctor, mother-in-law was an RN at the time, so they were able to help through that process too. If there was stuff, my doctor in Vanderbilt trusted my father-in-law to administer things on her behalf, which sometimes kept us having to drive to Vanderbilt, which was good. But really, that was my biggest support. I had a couple of friends through the process too, that would check in on me day in and day out. You know, they'd sit in the hospital room, play cards, little things like that you don't really think about having such importance until you stop and think about it. When the idea of Journey Back started, Jennifer Riley called me and asked me, first off, she's like, do you think this is a good idea? And as a 26-year-old, having never been through cancer, having not really known anybody that had gone through it either, there are so many things you don't know. There are so many programs out there that you find out about later on. And it was little things for me that I never really thought about. Your hair's gonna fall out, and there's gonna be a lot of discomfort there. And, it was little things like, figuring out later on that there's a certain kind of pillowcase that you would want to sleep on that's going to help with the discomfort in that. And just the idea of providing somebody something at the initial diagnosis that says hey, this sucks, but here's something to make it suck just a little bit less, and just have some things in there that provide some comfort, and then also that just let you know that you're not alone. I mean, it was something that I very quickly was like, yes, sign me up. I want to be a part of that. I think that is a super idea, and I think it's going to change. Doesn't change necessarily the immediate outcome and how people feel, but at least gives them some comfort in the moment.